Hey guys, it's me, Brittany. Today I'm gonna come to you guys with something really different. I'm coming to you guys today to share the books that I've been reading over the summer. So basically, this is my summer reading video, my very first video about the books that I like. It definitely won't be my last because I do read a lot. I just wanted to share these books with you guys just so you can see like what I'm reading and maybe you're interested in the books and we can kind of go back and forth about the books and maybe like a YouTube book club, I guess. We can call this my YouTube book club video, if anybody wants to join the book club. Anyway, so I'll be showing you guys three books that I'm reading today. Reading over the past few weeks, I've been reading three books, and I really love these books, and I think it's important to share my love of books with you guys, and as well as my love of pretty much everything with you guys. So I hope you guys really enjoy the books. Um, if you decide to read them, and I hope that you guys, enjoy the video. And let's get started. The first book that I'm going to show you guys today is by Sophie Kinsella. Now, if anybody is like me out there on YouTube, Sophie Kinsella is my girl. Like, I've read every single book that she's had. I've read every single series she's had, even books that she did under another author name. I've read all of those books. I love Sophie Kinsella. Like, she makes my mind, like, when I'm reading, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I love Sophie Kinsella. So this is the book that I mentioned earlier that I've been reading. It's called Mini Shopaholic. Now, she had a Shopaholic series, and I know a lot of people watched the movie, because I don't know very many people that have read her series. But basically, there is a girl in the book. Her name is Beck, and she is a shopaholic, and then she meets a really hot guy, and she shops too much, and she has really good taste, or whatever. She gets in trouble with some bill collectors or whatever, and then she gets married. She finds a sister, like all kind of stuff. Like, it's a whole series. Like, you just have to read the book, because me just telling you guys what's going on, what's been going on, I think it was like 4 or 5 books. When I go home to Houston at the end of summer school, then I'll bring the books and show you each book and give you a brief synopsis on every single one of her books so far that I've read. So now here's the book again, and it's basically about her baby. In the last book, she'd gotten pregnant, and she had a baby girl, and her baby girl's pretty much, just like you would guess, really spoiled. She gets everything she wants, and Bex pretty much didn't see a problem with it until other people started bringing it to her imagination, because nobody wants to think their kids are bad, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's really good so far. Like I said, I'm going to start completely over just to get the fun out of the book. I'm so excited about this book. I love this book. And I give away books to half-price books after I finish reading them, and all of Sophie Kinsella's books, I've kept them. I've never given them away because I love them, and I'm going to read every single book over and over and over and over again. But yeah, I really, really, really love this book. And the next book is kind of like fashion-based because, as many of you know, I'm a fashion designer right now. I'm hoping to get big, huge, mainstream fashion design right after I graduate right after I graduate college. I plan to move to New York. My cousin Tama lives in New York. She lives in Manhattan, like a few blocks from Times Square. So every time I go to New York, I stay with her. But anyway, this book is The Gospel According to Coco Chanel. Now, I don't know if many of you have heard this book, because I put this book on my blog maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, and I love this book. It basically just describes Coco Chanel's style aesthetic and the things that she would and would not do, and different stories about different times in her life and other designers that were before her. And it's a really good book if you want to know the actual history of Coco Chanel, because I know a lot of people that think of Chanel, they think of Karl Lagerfeld, who is the man who is over Chanel Fashion House since she passed, maybe even a little bit before she passed, I'm not quite sure. but he's over everything like that. So Karl Lagerfeld Chanel is different than Coco Chanel Chanel. Coco Chanel Chanel is a little bit more vintage. It's really hard to find things that are still out there that she's made and that she designed while she was alive. Yeah, it's a really good book. I like it so far. I have my little bookmarker in here, which is just pictures of twins that I had babies with. Anyway, yeah, this is The Gospel According to Coco Chanel, and I would recommend this book 100%. And my last book, oh, I got this book at Urban Outfitters, and I got this book at a bookstore in the airport, in Hobby Airport in Houston, but I don't really know what the bookstore is called, so yeah. Anyway, book number 3. This is called I Love Your Style. And I know many of you are probably thinking, if you want to be a fashion designer, then why do you care about style? Which, what most people don't understand is that you have to understand the style aesthetic of yourself before you can design for anyone else. And basically, this teaches you about style from minimalist to bohemian chic to vintage, grunge. Like, it basically teaches you about every kind of established fashion style genre that there is in the past 10 years, and even a little bit more recent, because this book is fairly new. I got this book at Urban Outfitters as well. It was $19.99. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, it was $19.99. I really like this book. It's helped me understand people's style a little bit more. It gives me more of an insight of my aesthetic. And I know most people think that if you're a fashion designer, shouldn't you be established in your own style? And that's not necessarily true. I'm not trying to cater to just one genre of style. I want to be able to create for everyone, young and old, from vintage to minimalist to punk rock to glitzy, basically whatever. But I can't say that I'm gonna. Okay, I can say that I'm going to stick with the more vintage, boho chic genre of style, just because that's kind of my style. I like the classic vintage updos and everything like that. I pretty like things that are very classic and very crisp and clean. And I could say my aesthetic as far as a designer would be more like a J. Crew or even sometimes a BCBG, an Anthropology and a Free People kind of mixture. But that doesn't mean that I won't design for people that don't have the same style as I do, because that would be stupid. Anyway, so yeah, those are the 3 books that I've been reading, and I'm reading all 3 of them at the same time. And I really love these books, guys. And then, like, I know that it's summertime, and I don't know if any of my subscribers are if they're in college or high school, but guys, keep reading over the summer. Like, it keeps you refreshed. And I know for me, aside from reading the 2 huge books that I am taking for summer school, I do read a lot. I read a lot of magazines. I'm going to do a magazine collection video maybe in a few weeks. So I have a ton of magazines. But anyway, yeah. Oh, and it's coming up time for me to choose for my giveaway. Like I said, the drawing for my, I decided I was going to pull out of a hat and draw everybody's names to make it fair and easy. Because there were some comments I really loved, and I knew that I was going to be very biased and pick the comment that I loved the most. You guys are so sweet, and I love you guys so much. And yeah, so basically I'm going to draw on the 9th, which is, I don't know what day that is. It's the 5th day, so whatever day that is, like Saturday, Friday, what, Sunday, I don't know, Sundays maybe. Anyway, yes, I'm going to draw, and I will draw on camera so that you guys could see that I didn't pick whoever I wanted to pick. I'm going to put everybody's name in a hat, shuffle it up, pick it, show it, and then you give me your information, and then I will ship both of the pallets to you. So, thank you guys so much. I have 40 subscribers. I just gained 10 subscribers this morning. Thank you guys so much. You're so supportive. I couldn't ask for better subscribers. It really just makes me feel really good. So I really want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to watch my videos and listen to me and whatever. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.